Welcome to the day one of how I built and launched my AI SaaS in just about 30 days. As some of you guys know, I recently went on this journey of building a white label SaaS, which is on high level and extendly. And so this is, part of this is an update to everything that I've done, what we've accomplished, how I was able to do all of that, what are the things I did in those 30 days, and where we stand today, and as well as a little bit of an announcement that I wanted to share with everybody. So with that being said, I think there's more people coming in as well. Zach, if you guys can just admit people in as they come in, and we'll get going here. All right, let me minimize this. Whoa. All right, fantastic. So today's agenda, we're going to go over my journey and the fastest shortcut that is available, or at least was available to me and is to you guys as well. My entire AI SaaS setup, plus my AI twin and how I'm utilizing that. And why are we doing this? What is this customer success obsession that's causing us to do this? So discuss those reasons with you as well. For a little bit of housekeeping, replays will be available to everybody who's registered. Replays will be sent out to you on Friday, just as usual. And if there's any questions, please use the QA chat, QA feature inside Zoom to drop in your questions. My team's here and they'll be on the lookout to help answer those questions for you, and how you can build alongside me as well if you were at all interested. Now, one more thing. There is a gift that all of you guys who are attending the 3 days will receive on day 3, just as we do usually, nothing different. If this is the first time you're attending one of our webinars, for attending, we thank you for your time, and we generally give out something of value. Some of the emails that you received had mentions of that. So those will be received, those will be provided on the last day for you to be able to access. All right, so now I'm building this SaaS so that one day I can exit. It's being built intentionally with that in the mind from the get-go. So everything I'm doing in here and everything I'm going to be doing in the future is going to be with that mindset in place. And I'm sure a lot of us here are would like to do the same thing. Let's drop a one in the chat if you're also wanting to, or you are already building a business, whether it's a SaaS or an agency that you potentially want to be able to sell and exit one day from. And to do that, there's a lot of systems and processes required in place, and you have to ensure that there's least amount of owner dependency so that you can one day exit. However, that doesn't come in from day one. So we need to keep all of that in mind and build alongside that in mind with us. So as a part of this journey, I've also have a secret reason, like I just mentioned, that I'm going to reveal today. And that is my grand plan, my big why reason of doing all of this at Extendly, aside from the potential exit here. Let me just say, I'm taking my shot at helping Extendly become the largest high-level SaaS aggregator through acquisition, while helping you build and exitable SaaS as well. So more on that just a bit here in a moment. All right, so on June 2nd, I started the process of launching my own AI agency, and now it's been just a bit over a month of being in the trenches of building this AI SaaS, this AI startup on high level. With just a little bit of time over the weekends and nights and spare time I've had in between while managing full time being a CEO position at Extendly and being responsible for operating a few other businesses that I have my hands in as well. And on top of that, I gave myself this ridiculous challenge of doing it all by myself. And the intention there was that I want to do it all by myself so that I can step in the shoes of our customers who may also have other constraints to be able to limit my abilities and limit my resources so that I can see how it feels to be able to go through those pain points and come out of it and potentially be able to share some breakthroughs and or ideas of how to really be able to accomplish building a SaaS on your own in your spare time, your part-time, if you have a full-time job or whatever the case may be. Now, if you have more time available, you're going to be much, much faster than I
Hello.
have been, and you're going to be you're going to be able to put in just a lot more time there as well. So no team, no magic helpers in building this AI SaaS, just me by myself while still maintaining a business and family life and kids and trying to balance all of that there as well. So, and what does it really mean when I say all by myself? It literally means that I'm not using any of Extendly resources, meaning no customer list that I'm sending marketing activity to. I'm not using any of the business connections there with that I've created through Extendly. I'm doing all of this on my own and prospecting to contacts that I know personally, setting up my own sales calls, demos, setting up the tech side of things all by myself. The only thing I'm relying on Extendly is as a customer for the services that Extendly provides, which is the white label support and the done for you onboarding service. So and and just a hint, you should too. You should also rely on Extendly for that. We do a great job at it. So my action plan to capture this AI opportunity, as we all know, AI is a really big thing, and it's a great opportunity of our lifetime right now, at this present moment. And my plan to capture my share of this opportunity is one, to launch my own SaaS, which we just did, and two, help you, our customers, launch their SaaS and do so by helping provide some sort of shortcut, some level of shortcut, so that we can save you some pain and headache and some time so that you can do it faster as well. And three, remember I just mentioned I've got a grand plan, secret reason, my big why of doing this. I'm going to talk to you about that. Again, I'm just going to hint it out there again. It's us taking our shot at confidently positioning Extendly to be the largest high-level SaaS aggregator through acquisition, and I'll show you exactly how we plan on doing that. All right, so meet Wahi AI. Wahi AI is the SaaS, the white label SaaS that I built using white labeling high level and Extendly's services. And Wahi is meant to help local businesses automate their communication, their reputation, like reviews and responding to reviews, and operations using the voice AI and other parts of the platform. So using the AI tools that work 24/7 around the clock for the businesses and making their life a little bit easier. Since it's built on high level and extendedly, it's the fastest way to build and launch an AI SaaS under my own brand, right? High level gives me all the tools that I need, and it's white labeled. Literally have a full dev team, right? White labeled for $497 per month that I can use and call it my own platform, just like we are here, calling it Wahi AI. And Extendly provides me all of the assets, the landing pages, the automations on the back end, and along with onboarding staff and 24/7 support services as well, without even having to hire a single person on my payroll. And that's how we're able to launch a white label SaaS in a short period of time by combining both of the services together and staying competitive to other software providers by providing a 24/7 support services to my customers. All right. Now, instead of building from scratch, I utilize Extendly's Ultimate AI Agency in a Box Snapshot system. And it gave me everything I needed to launch faster with a trained team, the marketing assets, onboarding tools, and all of that there. Almost in a very done with you manner, so that my landing pages, automations, nurture sequences, booking page, calendars, all that was fully up and running. Now, a lot of people ask and they go in this dilemma of, what niche do I choose? Where do I go? And how do I go about picking a niche? Well, picking a niche is not just a simple, put a blindfold on and throw a target and hit something and be like, oh yeah, dentist is what it's going to be. No, it's really not that easy, or real estate is what it's going to be. There's a little bit of a process required going through it to be able to um, make a knowledgeable decision on what's going to work for you. And there's also other factors such as your background experience um, and your own knowledge and whether you even like the industry or not, that are important for you to be able to take into consideration. So since there's a process, and I didn't want to blindfold myself and just throw a dart and say, here, I've hit the target and it's going to be real estate or plumbers or dentists or this, that, or the other, I've chosen to not niche down myself, and I want to showcase the process of niching down as the business grows and as we get more and more customers there. In my opinion, there's literally two types of niches. One is the industrial niche that we all talk about, and the other is your offer, your service. What is it that you're providing to the businesses and you are selling? Now, as a software company, I don't necessarily need to niche down into an industry. I can pick a product from the vast features of a high level and offer that same thing to a wide array of different industries, right? So what I've picked is voice AI, text AI, and reviews AI, right? That's my product. That's what I'm going to be offering to, and that is what I am offering to the businesses that I'm talking to, the folks that are signing up to this white label SaaS, Wahi AI. And eventually, as we go further into more people coming on board and figuring out which customers are easier to sign up, which customers are not, which customers have competitive products in there, and then we'll figure out, okay, let's take a look and see which niche, which of those industries is worth dabbling into a bit more and niching further down into and building marketing content around that. Overall, though, as a software company, you may never niche down. I am not saying niching down is not a good thing. Niching down is absolutely a good thing, and you should if you find the opportunity. But just don't blindfold yourself, and just don't do it because Joe over there or John over there is doing it and they're killing it in there. Your own experience matters as well. So go down the process, figure it out, and then do it successfully so that you can win while niching down as well. All right, and here's the overview of the steps that it took to get Wahi AI launched in a most simplified manner as possible. So first and foremost, you need a brand, you need a logo, you need a domain, you need a legal entity like an LLC or a corporation or something of that nature, or the equivalent of an entity in that manner, depending on the country you're in. So you need that, right? Get that done out of the way. Shouldn't take too long for you to be able to do that. And then, get your high level, plug in the AI agency snapshot system into and install that, and get things up and running. So that's what I did. And then use the pre-built agents that we have inside that snapshot to configure my voice AI agent, the self-demoing AI agent, to be able to talk to customers, demo to customers how it's going to be when it's installed in their business. And then I did my white label onboarding intake call so that when customers started onboarding, the Externally team would know exactly what to do and would be able to take care of them, get the setup stuff done, get the A2P out of the way, so that they are all ready to go for me to then just turn around and do a launch call with them. And I'll share an example of how I did a launch call with one of my customers as well. And then also set up SaaS plans in the SaaS configurator, make sure pricing and all of that is good to go define which features are going to be included in which plan, so that when they sign up and pay for it, it activates that particular plan and shows only those features to them. And from there, it is time to go. It's time to launch. Now, before I get into discussing my entire AI SaaS setup, which we'll do here and showcase all of that in just a minute here, I do want to highlight this one important part. I think a lot of us get into the mindset of that, hey, I want to launch a business and tomorrow I want 1,000 customers or 500 customers or 100 customers. While it's amazing and it's awesome to have great ambitions of that nature, I do too. And trust me, I drive myself crazy, saying things like that as well. But it is extremely important to go slow in the beginning as well, right? And I've had to learn that through experience of being in business for over 20 years at this time and realizing the amount of mistakes I would make in attempting to going fast right out of the gate, right? This is a marathon. This is not a 100-dash sprint or something of that nature. So prepare yourself to be able to crawl, walk, and then run as fast as you can thereafter once you're up and running properly. So it's extremely important to realize that factor, and to those that are figuring things out and going slow in the beginning, it is completely okay. You're not doing anything wrong there. Because what's more important is once you sign up a customer, it's the fulfillment, right? It's not that initial sale that gives you excitement. Although, yes, that's important as well. And yes, we get excited as soon as somebody says yes to us, but it's them having a good experience while after utilizing your product. It's them calling you and telling you, oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm so glad that you told me about this, and it's doing great for my business, right? Just like yesterday, I got a message from the ice cream shop who's a customer of mine on the AI SaaS. He got 6 or 7 new reviews in a matter of hours after we had implemented the SaaS for him and the QR code thing that I gave him and the strategy that I told him about. Versus prior to that, his last review was 3 weeks ago, right? And then he over the weekend on Sunday It was National Ice Cream Day. So we did a database reactivation campaign to his list that had already opted in to the his loyalty program that he had, right? So exported the list, ran that program, and he had a line out the door. He goes, the amount of people that I had visit me, it was the same amount of people, the same type of experience when I did a promotion and the promotion that I promoted for 4 weeks, and it was $1 scoop, right? What $1 ice cream scoop promo, and he did it for 4 weeks, and he had a line out the door all day at that day as well. But he goes, this was a 10% off promo. And I had a similar experience with that. So when customers come and tell you that kind of stuff, that is what's really amazing, right? That's when you want to say, okay, things are working good. And now I know what to do. Let's go rinse and repeat this for the second customer. They're also saying great stuff. Now let's do it for the third, the fourth, the fifth, the 10th, right? Now you have your confidence built up to be able to go faster. This is when you start bringing in more and more customers into your ecosystem. Now, if that all made sense, who's ready to dive into my entire AI SaaS setup? And if you are, go ahead and drop a 2 in the chat to let me know that you're here, you're engaging, and then let's get right into that. All right, I see a lot of twos coming in. Fantastic, fantastic. Hopefully you guys are enjoying all the information so far, and it's let's go ahead and get right into this. All right, so this is the very first step that I took. On June 2nd, if you go look me up on Facebook and go to my profile, you'll see I made this post that I'm sharing the screenshot of here. That was my way of introducing what I am launching to my friends and family. So the post says, "Hello, friends and family. I'm super excited today. We're launching Wahi AI," and it goes on to talk more about that. And at this time, I know a lot of us get in this, perfection, everything's got to be perfect, everything's got to be ready. Remember, taking action is more important than perfection. So take action first. I did the exact same thing. And at this time, my landing page, my domain was going to a 404 error page. I didn't have anything set up on the back end except this logo was ready to go. And I created this post using AI and made the post to just announce to my friends and family. And I said, I'll figure it out. Let's see if there's at least interest first. Is it even worth doing this thing? Is there even one person who's going to reach out and say, yeah, I'm just a little bit interested in what you're talking about. I have no clue what you're talking about, but I'm a little bit interested. Tell me more, right? So that was the idea with that. So I made that post. I got a little bit of interest, a lot of congratulations, this and that from friends and family as well. A few people shared the post and they told their other folks that that they knew that owned businesses. It wasn't that bad. Got a couple of people interested. I'm like, okay, you know what? There's maybe it has some weight here. Let's see what we can do with it. All right, so the first post is made. Then a few days later, once the Snapshot was installed, I took one of the landing pages on the Snapshot and we turned it into now what's called a join the waitlist Snapshot. But I wanted to create a little bit of exclusivity and a little bit of feeling of limitation there as well. And I was trying to figure out, hey, how do I do, some of these AI companies do launches and they do an invite only thing, right? How do I create that similar effect? So my idea was, well, why not create a join the waitlist campaign? So I put together a landing page, a simple form, a short workflow with like 3 messages that drip over 3 days, and a demo video that shows how the voice AI works. And that's it. And that's what's still live today on my website. If you go to my root domain, which is getwahi.com, and that's exactly what you see. It doesn't show the rest of the snapshot, the rest of the landing pages, although all of those are already set up, already in place, they're just hidden behind the domain. If you go to the particular URLs, they're there. But if somebody goes to getwahi.com, that is all they see at that time. And the part of this has it was also, you know, me testing the waters to see and not wanting to have a full commitment just in case people were like, what the heck, you know, we don't need this type of thing, but that has not been the case. So the demo video, here's the screenshot of what that demo video looks like on that page. It's just a conversation between the AI bot and in fact, this is actually part of our snapshot there. So it's one of our team members just talking back and forth and showcasing how the voice AI sounds and how it interacts with as close as possible to a human. And then the part of the snapshot is also a full website that it comes with, 4 niched landing pages, a general page, real estate page, restaurant, salon, and home services. So all that's also there, ready to go, to give it a real professional software company look and feeling there, just as any software startup launching would have. Also, it's important to have checkout pages. When customers are ready to say yes to you, they need to be able to sign up. You want to give them a professional experience. You know, if you don't even have a checkout page in place yet, and you're telling them your software can do all of this stuff, they're probably going to look at you like, what the heck, dude? This is something's off here. You don't have a sign up page, but your software is an AI thing. What's going on, right? So a professional looking checkout page where people can enter in their name information and make the purchase, enter in their credit card details, a calendar page with all the necessary automations on the back end to be able to send confirmations and reminders, so people can book a call with me, book a demo, and it makes it easier for me to just send them the link instead of telling them, hey, are you available this day or that day? And it just makes it so much easier. Now, a bunch of automations and nurture sequences to go along with that to showcase the power of my own software to my potential customers that opt in, sign up, and go through all of that, right? And of course, social posts and my AI twin, right? So I can continually and consistently and constantly keep posting and getting the word out there more and more, because only because I made one post that wasn't going to be enough, and people aren't going to say, "Oh yeah, cool, congratulations," but you know, crickets after that. That's not enough. People need to hear you talk about it over and over again, so that they finally know what the heck's going on and what is this thing. Not everybody even sees your post on the first go around either. So I've been doing that for the last you know, whatever number of days thus far, on the ongoing for the last 5-6 weeks or so. And being consistent on on social, on my own personal social posting has resulted in more and more folks being interested in this product and this SaaS, and a few of them actually reached out to me, where instead of me reaching out, they're starting to reach out to me as well now. And a complete lead gen ebook to collect leads and show them the power of automations and AI and how it can boost their business, all done and ready for me. And if I was to do all of this on my own, it would take much longer than the 30 days I've spent launching this thing and onboarding customers during that time as well. I probably wouldn't have even been able to get it out of the door if that was the case. So let's do a quick recap of my first 30 days and what went on and what that all involved. And remember, my mission was to launch the white label SaaS using high level and Extendly and doing it all by myself and delegating the onboarding and support services to the Extendly team. So some wins in progress so far. Like I said, my foundation is in place. That was in place within like the first 7 days of being on this journey. So I have a landing page. I have a full self-demoing AI agent. Sometimes I send a phone number to people and just ask them to call it, and it shows them, kind of goes into the demo mode and shows them how that works. I have a calendar where people can book calls with me, checkout pages when they sign up, and onboarding staff via Extendly services. I have self-service support with Extendly OS and the Knowledgebase articles. Within that, and the support AI agent that can help answer questions from Extendly, all ready to go for me. And plus, I'm utilizing the AI twin and the social graphics to consistently create posts to get the word out there. In terms of sales and activity, 5 total customers confirmed so far. Few more with verbal yeses. 3 of them are paying, 2 of them are on a free trial. And all of this happened with me reaching out to them through my own phone book contacts. I texted them, called them. Some of them answered, some of them didn't. Some of them are still waiting to hear responses from. They just haven't responded. But that's completely okay. You know, we knew that was some of that was going to happen, so that's completely fine. I sent, from time to time when somebody shows me a little bit of interest, I send out a phone number and the AI self-demoing AI phone number to them and ask them to call it. Or other times, they book a call with me and I do the demo over the phone with them and show them how it works. And so far, everybody I've shown it to have been impressed. And I've had more than about 15, 16, 17 conversations thus far. And people are impressed, interested. Not every one of them have signed up yet. Like I said, 5 signups and a few more verbal yeses that just need to sign up. And all of this is happening because of me consistently posting on my social media and reaching out, not being shy, not being afraid that, oh, things are not ready, nothing's perfect, or this, that, or the other. Just doing the hard work necessary to be able to bring on customers directly myself there. So delegation is extremely important, especially in my case. I ran into a major time block issue. Like I said in the beginning of the call, if this is the only thing you're working on, you have a lot more time available to you. You don't have that constraint, but I do. And anybody who's doing this on a side and as a side hustle or has a full-time job, they probably do as well, right? So I've literally, over the last 6-7 weeks that I've been around doing this since June 2nd, put in maybe at the most about 40 hours worth of work, which is just about 1 week of working hours. Hence, I'm attempting to rely more on delegation and AI and the team at Extendly to be able to. I'm thankful that the onboarding team is there. I was on a vacation a couple weeks ago when one of the customers got onboarded through the Extendly team and without any hesitations and hiccups at all. The A2P got done and they were up and running, where I was able to come back and do a launch call with them thereafter. So with the AI twin, also helps with posting and just the video creation part of it. I literally do it on my phone. It's an app called Captions AI. If you are not using it, definitely look into it. Sign up for it. I don't have any affiliate link or anything. Just go there, sign up if you want to. It's about $10 a month, and you do a recording of yourself one time for a minute. It creates a replica in your own voice, then you just feed it text. They have an AI editor thing in there as well. It does all the editing for you. Takes about 2 or 3 minutes to create a single video. Then you just go download it and post it wherever you want. And that's your self being out there utilizing AI versus recording it, thinking of a script, and then downloading it, editing it, waiting for the editor to send you back to you, make the changes and all of that, right? Which obviously takes a whole lot of time to get to do it with the AI twin, and you be out there talking. Now, if you don't want to be your face, then you've got a bunch of different avatars in there that you can choose as well. And I've played around with that also, where I've selected a couple of different avatars and posted with them there as well. So you got a bunch of different options to do that. It's kind of exciting to be able to, without showing your face, just using avatar and build a brand, build a startup, and continue to post on it as well. So the whole idea of the delegation and the AI and utilizing as much of AI as possible is to be able to focus more on sales and demos and free up my time to either do the launch calls, which pretty soon, once I get a few more customers in, I'm going to delegate that process to a future hire as well. And so that I can focus more on the outreach aspects, the sales and the demo, the prospecting side of thing. And hopefully I'm confident enough to be able to figure out some sort of an AI-driven outreach method as well to before getting to ads and then running ads thereafter also. Mixer and networking are also great opportunities. My wife told me about a mixer that was happening here at our town. We went there. She came with me as well, and we networked with a few different people there. Got several different cards from them, and networked with the president of Chamber, who also owns a construction company and was extremely interested in voice AI. He said he tried it with somebody else about 6 months ago, shut it down. It wasn't working for them. He wants to try it now, and literally his words: "If this works out for me, then you have no problem of getting more business," right? Which was amazing to hear because business folks are connected with a bunch of other business folks as well, and you get lots of referrals from them if you do a great job for them. Hence the reason why I said fulfillment is extremely important. Make sure you take care of that as well. And it's a lot more important than getting the initial sale and the excitement of that sale. So there's that, and that will help out quite a bit if that goes through, and he's able to refer to other business owner friends. He's literally the president of Chamber. I'm sure he knows a lot of businesses there that are members of the Chamber as well. So, and like I said, collected cards, and next time, collected cards, but when I came back home, sent them all emails and intros and demos and all of that as well. But next time, I'm thinking I'm going to automate that process and have a form that pops open right on my phone as soon as they give me the card, and just enter in their name, phone, email, press send, and show them the magic right then and there. Tell them, hey, you're going to get a quick text message right now and an email with an intro to me and my contact card information that you can save, so you have my phone number as well. Hopefully that's a little bit more impressive as well, and they would want to turn around and say, wait, how did you do that? Show me how to do it. And that should be my cue to say, well, let's sign up and I can set this up for you as well. So a launch call completed. The ice cream shop owner that I was talking about, I did the launch call for him, and it was hard to get his onboarding completed, and it kind of made me worried because it took about 2 weeks to get him onboarded. Right, he just didn't have the time. Busy guy, busy with his business. Also owns another loan brokerage company, busy there as well, and just didn't have the time to book a call and time to get on the call with me. So finally got the call completed with the Extendly team and got the A2P and all of that done as well. And then in trying to get a launch call set up with him, that also took time. So I finally said, you know what? I'm just going to come to you. Are you available over on a Saturday? And he said he was. So him and I met at his shop. It took me about 2 hours to go through everything with him, get the voice AI agent fully set up, the database reactivation campaign launched as well, and setting up the QR code, putting it inside a store, and having him ready to get reviews and all of that. So these are all the things that I did with him for his business. So that's all ready to go. Oh, and the social posting as well. He was excited when a new review came in and it automatically posted on his Instagram also. So that's everything done on a launch call. And after that, I received a good amount of excitement, which I was happy about. So with all that being said, when you do something with consistency, in my case, the social posting that has now started to result in inbound leads, right? So far, it's all been outbound, but after about 14 days of consistently posting, I'm starting to see folks actually reaching out to me, one of which I didn't even know who they were, not in my contact list, not in my friends list. Probably somebody on my friends list referred them, a complete stranger, to me, and others that are friends, family members, other associates that I've networked with or known in the past, reaching out to them. So started having deeper demo conversations. A couple of the customers I've had two demos with, and one of which, matter of fact, I just did one today before this call, and he gave me a thumbs up and a go ahead to sign them up. So that went well, and all of that, it's a learning experience to that building a brand, a trustable brand, really helps, and consistency really pays off. So whatever it is that you do, I would have the same advice for you, just because I'm going through it myself as an experience. Obviously, nothing's coming from theory. This is me literally doing it in live action. Showcase some level of consistency with your business as well, and whatever it may be in. If you don't like posting on social, that's perfectly fine. Do the outreach method. Just reach out to people, cold call, cold email, walk into their stores or businesses, whatever it is that you prefer to do it, just so that, but just do it consistently. Again, some of the key lessons I talked about: consistency compounds. AI and delegation is a lot of leverage to you, which I am looking forward to leveraging more and more of. Prospecting is absolutely worth it, especially in early days. Outbound is extremely, extremely important for you. Don't sit there and expect for business to just come in. You have to go out there and get business, especially in early days. Now, that will turn around. Business will start coming in. Referrals will start kicking in as well, but not right in the beginning. It's going to take a few months for you to be able to consistently bring in customers. And eventually it'll be a great happy day where you're gonna realize, and I'm waiting for that as well, when somebody just goes on your website, signs up without even talking to you, and the fulfillment happens, and they're just happy, right? That's when it really turns around. And you don't need a full team to be able to do all of this, and you don't need a perfect system to be able to do all of this. You just need to get work done. You just need to take action, and have the right support system and the drive in you to be able to get going. Now, you're probably wondering, okay, great, Beyond, you've shown us a lot, but why the heck are you doing this? Why are you giving away all of your secret sauce here? And why are you interested in helping us build identical AI SaaS companies? Well, here are a few of my reasons. So reason number one, we're doing this first and foremost for our customers. Our customers at Extendly, we want to help them help you grow and give you the resources so we can make your journey easier by paving a clear, hopefully no guesswork path for you. Obviously, the longer you are our customers, the better it is for us at our business as well. So you can build a successful AI agency for yourself and maybe exit one day, or just reap the rewards and the benefits of building a company that you can rely on comfortably with the MRR that it would have built. Now, reason two for us is we're an extremely client-obsessed company. We really want to make sure our customers, if they work with us, if they pay us something, that they have a great experience with us and they are successful at it. So that client obsession is there throughout, from top to the bottom, and left and right, everywhere within the company. And we want to make sure that we are able to become our own case study. If we're going to provide a product that we're going to sell, we'll want to be able to become our own case study, and building it in public allows us to complete transparency to show proof of that. And lastly, number three, again, client obsession is through and through, which means being in the shoes of our clients so we can better serve you as our clients by experiencing our own products and services and realizing the gaps, all of it in the real world ourselves, doing it from the same lens that you are, and hopefully in the manner so that we can improve the products and services for Extendly as well. But those aren't the only reasons. As you know, big ambitions require big efforts and big actions. And like I told you in the beginning, I'm a very ambitious person as well. And we've got very ambitious goals for Extendly also as Extendly as a business. So if in case you're still wondering what is my grand plan and the big motivation of doing all of this and why I'm investing my own time to help you build an identical AI SaaS alongside me, which could be considered competitive, and why I'm giving away all of my secrets and processes and methods and continuing to do so as I build this, even in the future. Well, it's because Extendly is being positioned to become the largest high-level SaaS aggregator through acquisition. I originally introduced this idea to our team in October of 2023. Since then, we've been silently putting together the pieces over the last year and a half. And now it's time to tell you how we plan on making this happen. If we help you build an identical SaaS, it's easier for us to acquire that company from you if and when you want to sell, right? I'm not promising that we'll ever buy a SaaS or anybody ever will, or that you would even want to sell yours. I'm just saying that if and when you're ready to exit, we would have positioned ourselves to be the potential acquirer of that. And the best way to increase your chances of doing so is following the processes we're laying out, having the same services that we're selling through this white label SaaS, so that it's easier for us to roll up identical companies and potentially exit to a PE firm or something of that nature. Let me explain step by step, just in case it didn't make sense. So if you build and launch an identical SaaS with the same methods we're showcasing you and sell the same services that I'm talking about here today, and if we help you onboard and support your clients after they sign up, after you sign them up to your SaaS, well, we can help you potentially exit and sell your business to us at Extendly, because you've built an identical business to ours, and identical businesses are easier to operate and merge together. We've acquired a few other businesses that weren't identical to ours. They just had the software or the assets that we needed from them. And trust me, merging those businesses into Extendly was a pain and a nightmare, and it took lots of time and effort even after acquiring them. However, if it's built on high level and it's identical, it sells the same services, is already being supported and on customers are already being handled by us, it makes it just so much easier for us to merge all of that together, and it gives you a potential exit route if you wanted to ever exit. So we would know what is being sold on the front end. We would know what it takes to fulfill for those customers. We would already be your service provider, servicing your clients via support and onboarding, and we would know what the average churn rates are for those services. We would have all those metrics already, would make it really, really easy for us to come out to you, make an offer if you were selling to acquire that business. And we would become a highly invested option for you to sell to, because we've gone through this process ourselves and shown you how to do it. Now, again, that's if you wanted to sell or exit yourself, or you could just choose to keep growing yourself and continue to build your MRR. Now, assuming all of this happens correctly and it's done right, we all benefit. I think this is probably the best way we've been able to align a win-win-win-win situation for everybody. We win, you win, Extendly wins, everybody involved wins in my opinion, and we get to accomplish a fairly major milestone if this goes right, to grow to build Extendly into the largest acquirer aggregator in the high level space with credibility as well. Now, with that being said, if you're ready to build your own AI SaaS, we're here to help. All we ask is sign up for Extendly OS, launch your SaaS with the AI agency support. Join the weekly Monday calls with me at 10 a.m. Pacific. Build and sell smart using the AI twin. Build with me. Let's learn and grow together. So everything you need is in this ultimate AI agency in a box snapshot, which, as most of you know, sells on our snapshot sell for $2,500, $2,495, but it is now free. It is now free with an Extendly OS growth plan, growth annual plan. Along with that, you also get 5 white label onboarding credits included for you, and a potential to exit to us. Let me explain exactly how this is going to work and what options you have available to those that are potentially interested in this offer. First off, you can go to extendly.com/launch. That's extendly.com/launch. There's 2 plans available. After listening to our customers for months and months, and our customers telling us that we need something that we can afford, we've made it available to you. We're not selling you a snapshot. What you're purchasing is a subscription to our software, which is Extendly OS, right? There's 2 plans on Extendly OS. It's $99 per month or $299 per month, which is a growth plan. Starter plan is $99 per month. The growth annual plan is discounted by 20% to $19.92. So is the monthly starter plan, discounted from $99 per month to $79.20 per month, right? As part of that, you get the additional bonuses, which is the ultimate in the plans. There's and I'm gonna go over it here in just a second. In the plans, you get in both of the plans, you get different bonuses, and in part of the annual growth plan is the ultimate AI agency in a box snapshot and the 5 onboardings. In the starter plan, you get the join the waitlist snapshot, where you get to wet your feet, get it launched, see how it's going, and then be able to upgrade it down the road if you needed to the larger plan, and then get the remaining of the assets as well. So what is Extendly OS and what's included? That is our software that gets installed inside your high level, which provides you a branded help center, a support AI agent, a high level help docs, which is a pre-built knowledge base so your customers can self-serve support them. Ability to add additional knowledge articles, announcements, nudges, a web widget, and a location management feature there. More on that tomorrow. We'll cover the feature of Extendly OS tomorrow there. And that plan is the 7920 with the coupon code launch at checkout. And it includes all of Extendly OS features and the join the waitlist snapshot for you. The same join the waitlist snapshot that I am using, which is still live on my website, to have launched this for me. All right, and then the growth annual plan is $19.92 for the year after the 20% discount, and you're locking in both of the plans, you're locking in those prices for life as long as you are a customer on that plan with us. And the growth annual plan includes the features of Extendly OS growth, the ultimate AI agency snapshot that we have, the 5 white label onboardings, which are $149 each, $745 total, and use the coupon code LAUNCH for that. So there you have it. In a recap, those are the 2 different plans available. If there is any interest, we'd love for you to join us there, and I'm happy to answer any questions from here on out.
I think this is confused Jake and myself. We've got Extendly OS already on an annual plan. Is this in addition to that Extendly OS annual plan, or?
Sorry, Tim, what was that? I didn't quite hear you.
Oh, it's just like you mentioned in I think one of the earlier slides, you were saying that if you've got the Extendly OS annual plan already, that this is free, or is this pricing separate to that, or in addition to that?
It's on the Extendly OS growth plan. If you have the Extendly OS growth plan, just reach out to the team. If you don't, then you can upgrade to the Extendly OS growth plan and just pay whatever the difference is there, and you'll get access to that.
All right.
Why don't we check and see which plan we're on, Ben? I'm right there with Beyond. Sorry, I'm right there with Tim, and good to see you.
You too, buddy.
Are you you're asking how do I check and see? If you have questions, you can just reach out to billing@getextendly.com and they can help you, or you can go inside your Extendly OS platform, which is v2.getextendly.com, and go into settings and billing, and it should tell you which plan you're on there.
Okay, cool. I've been a client for a long time. I love your work, so I don't even know at this point. I've been a grandfather like 3 times over. So thanks.
Got it. You should be good then.
Does this include a 24/7 support?
This is a software only plan. The 24/7 support, which is our live agents, that's an upgrade to these plans.
How much is that upgrade?
That starts from so there's a few different versions of it depending on how many customers you have. I believe the 20 customer plan is $399. The 40 customer plan is $599 a month, and then I think the unlimited one is $999 per month. Trying to remember the prices from the top of my head. Amir, you've got your hand up, sir.
Yeah, hi, thanks. I kind of got in a little bit later in the webinar. I'm already with GHL. I have my agency there. Also, I'm using the AI voice portion, to create the AI receptionists or AI employees, if you will. And you know, I I'm better at selling than try to implement and onboard people. And I'm just a one-man army. If I were to come aboard on this, uh, is this something that this is meant for, so that I can delegate the onboarding and the creation of these uh, to you guys? And how you just gonna give me a quick overview of like how that would work?
Yeah, yeah. I'll give you I'll give you my own personal example of exactly how the team is being utilized for me. So in terms of like the initial setup and stuff, there's onboarding help available where the team will help you get on a Zoom call with you and sort of help you guide. There's also step-by-step um, uh, course material available that are like short videos, 4 or 5 minute long. You go through it and get all the setup done. So there's that. And if you need further help, then there's onboarding help available for that as well. So once that setup process is done and out of the way, now you're ready to go start selling and onboarding customers yourself. The team at Extendly, once your customer signs up, will do the technical onboarding, and they'll do a second call with them, which is a training of how to use the system on a day-to-day basis. They'll also complete the A2P process as well, get the onboarding, get the A2P setup completed and done and approved. And they'll follow up in case it fails. Once in a while, it may. They'll follow up appropriately and make sure that's taken care of. The part that I had to do thereafter was what I call a launch call. And that is meeting with the business owner, me directly learning what their business processes are and deciding which pieces of the software are the most important to deliver a wow experience to them, right? And that was in the example that I gave for the ice cream shop person. It was doing a database reactivation. So he had a line at the door, right? It was making sure his voice AI was set up, trained really. The setup process was done by the onboarding team, but training required me asking him, hey, what are the most common questions your customers ask you? And he gave me a list of 10, 12 questions. I took those, put them into the Knowledgebase area of the voice agent, and that was it. That was the training for that. So all of that is what's required on your side and versus what the team is able to do. If your customer has questions, therefore, any of my customers have questions now, they'll go straight to the Extendly team through the widget there, and they'll help them answer those questions for them. But the launch call is what my responsibility was. And that's what I'm looking to delegate to a future hire in the near future to be able to have them do that. So I don't even have to worry about that part of it.
Okay, I appreciate that. But can you give me some information on how do we standardize this? Is this like different kind of products you have? different pricing for the client that we have to, sync up. Uh, can you touch on that a little bit?
Yeah, so the package that I'm telling my customers is $1,000 upfront and $499 per month. Although, because I am in the beta stage and I'm telling this very, very frankly and openly to the customers I'm talking to, that the software is currently in beta. We haven't fully launched, publicly yet, which is why still that join the waitlist thing is there on my website. So that's sort of the strategy that I'm utilizing, right, to get a quick yes from the customers that I'm talking to. Now, I know if I'm to charge them a full $1,000 and $500 per month, I have to be really, really good at my job selling the product to them. But because this is fairly new to me in terms of me pitching directly to the end users, to the local businesses, I wanted to make sure that I knew that I have testimonials and confidence in the system that people are really, really happy with. So my pitch to them is first show them everything. When it comes down to pricing, I'll tell them, hey, I'm going to waive the $1,000. You're not going to pay for that. And I'm going to reduce your monthly down to $300 a month, right? And you'll stay locked in at that price point for the next 6 months. For some of them, it's been the next 6 months. For some of them, it's been forever. Depending on the relationship I have with that person, because I'm reaching out to my own personal network as well, and that's sort of how I'm positioning and providing. Within that, they're getting I'm not limiting any features at this point. They're getting all the full access to the entire platform. It's just whatever features I choose to pick and choose and launch for them to activate for them is unless they have a need for it, then I'll activate something else. But those are the features, that's the plan, and that's how the pricing is working out. Soon as I'm past the 10-15 customer mark and I've gained more confidence in the ability to pitch this in a manner and have testimonials from customers as well, and I have confidence in my own ability for the launch call, I would definitely turn around and not discount the $1,000 anymore, or discount the $500 per month. I would continue to charge that, and I may come up with smaller pricing plans, which I already have planned for, as low as a $99 plan and a $299 plan, so that I can onboard them onto a lower plan first and then upgrade them as needed.
Okay, that's great. And since you're charging them $299 at the minimum per month, I'm assuming that you're not charging them. You're giving them unlimited voice minutes, text messages, and stuff, right? Because you'll be on a $99 a month AI unlimited plan that you're going to be using for them, correct?
Correct. Yeah. Most businesses won't run through the $99 plan there. So I'm just keeping an eye on how much their usage is. And if needed, I'll activate the $97 plan, but majority of all are well under that utilization right now.
Okay. Yeah, because that's been the biggest issue I've had pitching it to anyone has been, the per minute charges and per text charges, per email charges. They just don't want to keep track, or they don't want to be bothered with that. They just want to all inclusive, everything unlimited at a decent price, and that's worked out better for me. Just trying to get them to actually sign up. So
Yeah.
all right, thank you so much.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks, Amir. All right, Rock.
What's up, man? Been following you for a while, dude, and love what you do for the community, and excited to actually hop on a webinar. I was actually late. My son was out on the water side and busted his nose, so I had to go there and handle that. But I'm gonna catch the replay and catch up. But my question is, I've already subscribed to Go CSM, and
Okay.
I haven't really dived into the software. I've been subscribed for like a year and haven't even done anything with it, but trying to grow our agency and grow our SaaS. But my question is, you mentioned something about the nudges that we can, nudge sub accounts and things like that, users and stuff. Would the OS, Extendedly OS, replace those kind of features of just keeping up with our clients, keeping them engaged, and building automations to kind of do that sort of thing, like nudging them and getting them to use certain features and stuff?
No, no, they're two completely different services and products.
Okay.
They're more on the customer success side of things, like how much is what is being utilized.
Right.
You need that when you've got 40, 50, 100 customers in your platform, and you want to see, okay, what's being used the most and what my customers are not using, so I can tell them about this feature. No, it doesn't replace it, and Extendedly OS is more on the software support side of things, rather than the customer success side of
Sweet.
activities.
Cool. And this is all like self-serve. The Extendedly OS is just the self-serve version of your customer support, and then to get the live support will be an additional fee, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Extendedly OS is the self-serve portion of it, and then
Yeah.
as an add-on, we have the live agent support as well.
So we work with a lot of churches, and so our verbiage is slightly different than like a small business would use, or any other business. Is there a way to go into the help docs that are available to us to use you guys? I know they're white label, but is there a way to kind of edit some of that verbiage to reflect a little bit differently what we're doing, or no?
Yeah, you can copy them and change and edit them.
Guy's actually asking
You do that
questions.
all within the system.
Okay, sweet, sounds
This
good.
guy's
Thanks, man.
asking questions. He's like, someone.
Sorry, Bant, I muted you by mistake there.
No worries, all good, all good. Next person up, we have Manolo.
Yeah, how are you doing today?
Doing good, doing good. How are you?
Pretty good. I really like your prices and everything, but to be exact, you're gonna show us tomorrow how you actually selling this product. Am I right?
Tomorrow we're going over Extendedly OS, and yeah, a little bit of that is going to be the conversation that I have with customers. And to be very, very frank with everybody, there's no secret sauce into that. There's no particular demo that I'm showing them. To majority of them, I have not even shared my screen with them to give them a demo of the software. A couple of them, I literally had to force them and say, hey, let me show you inside the software first. But mostly it's just talking to them, telling them what it does, what it can do, how it's going to benefit them, and that's it.
Yeah, but you are gonna show us about it. Am I right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, another thing. The software will allow me to sell my white label at what price? Do I price the product?
You can price it at whatever you want, really. That's completely your choice there. I am personally, I have it listed on my website as $1,000 setup and $499 per month. And under the beta pricing that I have given to folks, it's been at $299 a month to some. I've also had a couple of them at $99 per month because there were restaurants there, and waive the $1,000 setup fee. But you can choose to sell it at whatever you want, because the only thing you're paying to high level is $500 a month, $497 a month, and then everything else is your profit.
Yeah, but we actually have to pay for the AI voice and everything aside from the $500 a month.
That's being rebilled to the customer as well for the usage, unless you're telling them they're getting unlimited, at which point I would recommend the minimum of $300 per month at the bare minimum charge. So you can put them on the unlimited $97 per month plan that High Level has for the AI.
All right. Looking forward to tomorrow.
Alrighty, sounds good.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you. All right, Tim, you're up again, sir.
Just looking at just your thoughts on the product bundle. So where you're sort of positioning at that $497, and presumably that'll go up in time. Where are you seeing the kind of upper limit to that in terms of, what do you think you'd be able to in time sell that sort of AI bundle for? And are you doing things like including, your other your other Extendly snapshots as part of that sort of bigger bundle?
To my customers of the AI?
Yeah, to customers. What do you see in the market sort of range for, an AI offer like this?
Like competitive offers?
Yeah, well, I mean, do you think you can get away with selling this for $5,000, for example, a month?
Oh, there's definitely people that have told me. So we did the AI boot camp for quite some time, right? And there were price ranges of all different types and that people sold at, and I was surprised on some of them as well. So matter of fact, I had a call with the client, and they're selling $30,000 builds with a monthly subscription. So, and I was shocked at it. So it just depends on. Most likely it's not going to be a local business that's going to pay you those type of pricing, right? They've got to be established larger businesses, even if they're providing local services, but they've got to be a certain type of business type that will fit the bill for it. It won't be like your restaurant or your plumber or your salon or anything of that nature.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not putting any of the other Extendly operating systems in that $495. It's literally just the AI stuff.
Yeah, it's the AI stuff, and when needed, I will add in the small business snapshot that we have into it, but that is it. It won't be any more than that because the small business snapshot is very comprehensive in itself, and the AI provides all of the AI side of things, and between those two, I don't need anything else for any of the customers.
Cool. Thank you.
Yep. Sounds good. Melissa. Melissa, I don't know if you're talking, but we cannot hear you yet.
Now, can you hear me?
There we go. We can hear you.
Sorry about that. Wrong microphone. I just had a quick question because obviously the ultimate is getting to the end and you can sell it, right? You're at the point where you're ready to just step away or whatever you decide to do. My curiosity, and I kind of noticed a little bit of that in the chat, if we change, obviously you're giving these blueprints so that it's similar to yours, but if I brand it for my LLC or my brand, it's not going to be the same, right? It's going to be whatever I changed it to. So how do you can, I guess, merge them is what I'm how can we still be merged and not veer too far is what I'm asking.
Sure. You first off, your branding would be whatever your brand would be, whatever LLC would be. All of that would be completely different. It's just when two companies merge, an announcement goes out to the customers of that company saying, "Hey, we've been acquired by such and such company, and this is what's going to happen. This is what to expect," and we'll take care of all of that when that time comes.
I guess I just wanted to prevent us from changing anything that would prevent that. Does that make sense? Like if we veer too off of your path, then it makes merging harder. What would make it a no-go for you if it was a merger type thing?
Yeah, I mean, the biggest no-go that I can think of right out of from top of my mind right now is say you're along with the SaaS, you're offering digital marketing services as
Right.
well, and you're selling them I don't know, paid ads and done for you
Some type of
websites and
packaging where you have something packaged together that's very different from what you're offering.
yes,
What would be like a no-go for you?
yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. All right, Alan.
Yeah, so quick question. In terms of you had mentioned you were waiving the $1,000 setup fee. So I've done that a few times to kind of reduce the barrier to entry. But I've kind of gotten bitten for that a little bit. So, I developed the actual thing, created the voice AI, gave them the demo, went through the whole process, set up some like automations, post it. But then whether it be, down the road they're not interested, or down the road some life event happens where they can't allocate the money towards it, is there something you're setting up to where you're not in essence spending that time to do this build because you didn't get the setup fee up front, and then still kind of, I don't know, maybe being profitable for that? Or
Yeah, I haven't run into that issue just yet, and I'm sure there's gonna be a chance where I'm gonna run into something of that nature, and I mean we'll just deal with it if depending on the situation and the scenario, if and when that happens, but on my side, with everything being there, I'm not doing a lot of custom build or any amount of custom build at all for the customers, which is why I'm okay with waiving the the fee. So if I was to go there and build them like a website or something, and particular set of automations for them, I would definitely charge them for that, because that would take my time to go, spend the time with them, figure out how they want to do it, then go back and forth, and there's going to be changes, this, that, and the other, right? It's not going to be an easy, seamless process. So I will definitely charge for that, and let them know that, this is a done for you service, where you can definitely do it yourself. Here's a support team, go build it yourself, right? They don't have the time to, or the knowledge, they're not going to build it. So they'll obviously ask us to, for which they'll have to pay. The current, waiving the setup fee is mainly around the voice AI needing the training there, which isn't that difficult, because the agent that's the voice AI agents that's there, the prompt is there, all that's already there. It's a few clicks to activate that, and asking them, hey, what are the questions that you get asked? And then entering those questions into the training. Now, because I want them to be a customer a long time, I'm obviously interested in paying attention to what are the additional questions that are coming in, when are the transfers happening, so I can continue to grab more of that data and feed it in. But that's more of like a 15-20 minutes once a week, take a look, take a peek at it, pull it, maybe half an hour, an hour at the most, but not more than that.
so I guess maybe I'm not following. When you say customization, you're not doing anything to customize it. I mean, we're putting in their business information, like the specific answers to questions that may arise that are very relevant to their business or industry, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So would that be, I guess, maybe customization? I guess maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe I'm
I
creating this
mean,
prompt.
that level of training is there if they're going to pay you anything, right? So we just have to understand that that's part of the business of, I would consider that as an onboarding. If we need to make the system usable for them so they can continue to pay us on a monthly basis, right? The system needs to have some level of training provided that is appropriate to their business, that is meaningful to their business, so that it can function for them, right? So that's just part of doing business that we have to do. The customization I'm talking about is, like building workflows, automations that are above and beyond, or building landing pages and other things of that nature. is what I wouldn't
Okay.
do without a charge.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
Yep, sounds good. All right, Jerry. Jerry, you are on mute. Let me ask you to unmute and see if we can get you unmuted. All right, Jerry, whenever, if you can hear me, whenever you unmute, let us know. In the meantime, if anybody else has a question, feel free to ask. Norman is asking, how many customers would you need to have under the AI offer where you guys would be interested in acquiring, or is it an MRR number? That's a very good question, Norman. So there's no particular decision as to that we've made on our side at this time. Right now, it's really out in the open. It's more of a, it all depends type of a scenario. If you've got 20 customers that are paying you and they're consistently paying, and they're using the same exact, services that we're selling, I'd love to have a conversation where we can acquire. If you've got 100 customers, I am definitely much more interested in that as well. If you've got more than that, more interested in that as well, right? So it's really a huge range. You might be an agency that is just no longer interested in doing business, or for whatever reason is quitting, and you want to push off your customers there. And we'd be open to that scenario as well. So it all kind of depends where you're at. What's most important is how much owner dependency does your business have, right? So that's really the main question. Where would the customers continue to pay if you were no longer part of it? If the answer to that turns out to be yes, then we are definitely interested in acquiring those accounts. Miles, what was the question? If we already purchased the AI agency in a box, is there any perks we can get with the Extendly OS? Miles, yes, you guys have access to Extendly OS for a certain time period. I don't know exactly what that time period was, but every purchase with the AI agency in a box came with access to the Extendly OS as well. All right, I don't see any more questions in the Q&A there. They've all been answered by the team. Did somebody trying to talk? If so, please feel free. Go ahead.
Hi, this is Kim. Can you hear me?
Yes. Hi, Kim.
Hello. So I've got a white label copy of Go High Level. Haven't really used it much, but I got it through another AI company, a bot company. And I was just wondering what are the total out-of-pocket expenses for adding, because I know it comes with a voice AI, right? Go High Level.
Yeah.
And is it something you'd have to add on separately there, or is this Extendly? Is that what that's doing? Is adding the voice AI to the regular Go High Level?
No, so High Level already comes with voice AI. We are utilizing High Level's voice AI under the AI SaaS that I did the presentation over. And High Level has two pricing plans that are for their voice AI. One of them is a pay-as-you-go. So it's included within your subscription, but there is a usage charge to it, right? It's a pay-as-you-go. I believe the cost is 13 cents per minute for the AI. And then the other is a $97 unlimited plan for that particular sub account, quote unquote, essentially the business there. And that is unlimited AI usage. You still pay for the phone minutes and the text messages as well, which is a penny, roughly a penny, a little bit less than a penny per minute, penny per text there. But the AI usage, the 13 cents per minute goes away when you go on the $97 unlimited AI plan from High Level.
So that would be for all of my customers. It's going to be
per
in that one
customer. That
okay, so
$97
per customer, there's an unlimited. Okay.
Correct.
And then I saw somebody mention something about 500 a month. What's that? I mean, I know that's what we would charge our customers.
It's also a High Level charges. Their SaaS Pro plan is $497 per month.
Okay, so that's what I didn't hear.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thanks.
Hi, Ben. I have a quick question, if that's okay.
Yep, go ahead.
So I'm just trying to get some clarity on the ultimate SaaS agency in a box and the offer that you've got here. So I'm really new to the ultimate SaaS agency in a box, which I only purchased literally a few weeks ago. I've just finished my onboarding, and now I'm getting ready to onboard some of my first sub accounts. How does this offer coincide with that? I sort of feel like maybe I was the last to jump on board with this, and now there's a new offer. I'm a little confused about the two and how they sync together or how they can link together.
Yeah, so they actually kind of fit in with each other. Both of the offers have been out for the AI agency in a box is about 8 or 9 months old at this time, and the SaaS agency is older than that because AI wasn't available within High Level until about 8 or 9 months ago. So what we've built on the AI agency side are just that AI focused items, while the SaaS agency has the entire platform, everything else that platform does. And that system, that Snapshot, is much larger and comprehensive than the AI one is. But if you combine them together, now you have the AI components and the SaaS, the standard SaaS components of High Level and its features and all of that to it as well.
Okay, so the plan that I've purchased was the higher plan. So I think it was just under 5K for the for that. Is there a deal to be had here for someone like myself who's bought into that wants now to have the AI bolt on, if I've already got the kind of the year subscription and 25 on boards already?
Yeah, let me I'll have, can you drop me your email address if you don't mind? I'll have our account manager look up your account and reach out to you if that's okay.
Sure. Do you want me to do that in the just in the chat?
Yeah, you should be able to select my name from the chat and then send me the email privately, and then I can, or you can drop it in the main chat as well if that's okay for you, and we'll grab it from there.
No worries. Thank you.
Alrighty, sounds good. Your Zoom name just says Need or Heat, so I won't remember your name. If you can drop your name with it as well, I would appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yep. All right. Anybody else with any other questions before we go? Otherwise, we will see you all tomorrow. We're going to have an amazing section tomorrow as well. We're going to chat a lot more about Extendly OS and a few other things and answer any other questions you guys may have at that time. Also, and yeah, if there's no other questions, you guys all have a great and amazing rest of the day. Enjoy the evening, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Oh, Ashalia, if I'm probably murdering your name if you if you want to go ahead and mute it.
I know it is Ashalia. I was
Ashalia, there you
wondering, yeah, I was wondering how long the offer will be available for.
go. It'll be available for the time frame of the webinar. I believe it's the coupon code is set to expire on end of Friday.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yep, no worries. All right, guys, have a great one. We will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.